Bare knuckle fighting ain't for the weak. It's about pushing limits, training harder, and staying sharp. You don't hold back in the ring, so why hold back in life? This energy boost hits harder than a left hook. Fucked up and BKFC hard-hitting pre-workouts, energy for any moment.
Something that I work on throughout my camps called the Raja. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. Dyer Rivera Dehenia. RASHA stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at therasha.com or our Instagram.
Precision, speed, accuracy. Seven up, seven down.
Heavyweight fighters. Are you ready?
AJ, Boogeyman, Adam, the former two-time BKFC heavyweight world champion.
I'm the first one. Remember that.
It's a vibe. It's a movie inside the Hard Rock Live.
Hold up.
We are in Florida, baby, our home away from home. It's a huge event. I'm so happy to be here live tonight at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for the big State of the Promotion press conference, the Championship Summit. This is it. Beautiful outside, but inside the ballroom here, it's Brian Sosha, and you know what? An honor, a pleasure to be here because we have a lot of stuff. Some big announcements going on tonight. We're going to talk about all kinds of events. All the champions are going to be here, right? So why don't we get right down to business, because I know you're excited, and I know this capacity crowd's excited too. So let's get started with some intros for our world champions. They're all here tonight. Matter of fact, the first one I want to bring out, since his debut in 2023, the champ has been electric. 4 wins, and he has shown that he's a master in all facets of the bare knuckle fight game. In March of this year, he put away fellow chip cakes and finally claimed gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the BKFC UK Featherweight champ, Gary Fox. The crowd's super excited, waiting for the arrival of Gary Fox. He's going to come up here, and I'll tell you what, it is a buzz. Florida has been insane, and everybody's talking about this tonight. Wow. Everyone's talking about the big event we have coming up as well, and you can't wait for that. Gary Fox on his way out. He's back there with our world champion, see him making his entrance here. And now I'm going to talk about someone else as he makes his entrance. Since BKFC 2, this strawweight phenom, he just keeps upgrading each time he knows the line. From fighting through 2 initial losses to taking on and setting the newest big stand to enter the promotion. Then, in 2023, claiming her world championship. The hard-nosed, multi-talented, multi-faceted queen of the 115-pound division has proven she's one of the best to ever do it. Here is your women's strawweight champ, Hart. And as Hart makes her way on, I have another champion I'd like to introduce you to. There's so many of them ready to come out. Matter of fact, this is, one thing we've seen with this champion become a champion. She won the world when she did it. And, she was the first woman to not have official knockout, so that's a big deal, too. It opens a lot of eyes for a lot of people in the fight game. This queen of the featherweight division brings incredible attention everywhere she goes, and she backs up all the hype she gets. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the BKFC Women's Featherweight Champion, Jessica the Black Widow Borga. Next up, a man that doesn't know how to put on a bad fight. It took one of his most brutal displays just last April to finally get the gold, when this warrior battled his toughest opponent in a trilogy, live from Florence, Italy. He had to give everything he had to become champ. This is your BKFC European welterweight champion, Rico Bon Franco. That's right, get loud for these champions. They love to hear it. Matter of fact, this next mountain of a champion isn't just for show. He hits like an absolute truck. 3-0, 3 knockouts. And in November of 2024, he became the baddest man in Europe. Please welcome BKFC European heavyweight champion, Aggie Faulkner. And the stars at night, well, they were big and bright just a few weeks ago when this man seized his biggest opportunity and became a world champion. In a Rocky-like battle, this UK-based sniper came out of the gate firing and was able to beat one of the toughest in the game today, Tony Loco Soto. Now, he's the king of the bare knuckle world, BKFC heavyweight champ, Ben Bonner. What this next fighter has done in her illustrious career can't hardly be compared. And that's not just in regards to making our women's roster, but also on the men's roster. Every time this champ's number is called, she answers, and 10 out of those 11 times, she's had her hand raised. One of the baddest to ever do it. Your BKFC Women's Flyweight Champion. Give it up for Christine, the Misfit, Ferea! Then, from the streets of Brumtown to streaming around the world, this next champion in his prime, definitely in his prime, and he's only getting better. He dazzled us overseas and here in the States, and in 2024, he finally laid claim to the BKFC UK welterweight title. And after an intense beating of Danny Christie just a few weeks ago, it's hard to deny he's more than just UK's best. He's world class. This is Conor, the Brumtown Bomber, Tierney. Another British bomber that has yet to taste defeat, but is quick to hand out knockouts, is our UK Cruiserweight title holder. After 3 straight wins, 2 of those finishes, the Wasp repeatedly stung his opponent, Rob Boardman, and claimed gold. Please welcome UK Cruiserweight champ, Carl the Wasp Thompson. Then in 2022, this boxer decided to drop the gloves and enter the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Since then, it's been an absolute whirlwind of incredible finishes and highlight reel victories. After 6 straight wins, he got the call and he answered it. It was a war against Jake Lindsay to become the BKFC welterweight champion. He stepped away from the company, but now he's back for the title that he never lost. On August 2nd in Sturgis, he'll main event another spectacle at Buffalo Chip. This is Gorjan Gogo Slaveski. And what can you say about this next man? Other than just let him bang, baby. Just let him bang. You know what I'm talking about. You can't deny the personality. You can't deny the warrior spirit of this title contender. 16 times. That's a lot, man. He's towed the line. Incredible feat. And 9 of those times he's had his hand raised. He's battled the best. And now he wants to be known as the welterweight champion of the world after main eventing at BKFC 79 in Sturgis. Here he is. It's Julian Let Me Bang Lane. When you talk GOATs of this very young sport, you know, it's hard to ignore the resume of this next fighter. For 4 years, that's 9 fights and title reigns in 2 weight classes, the Baboon has been schooling the rest of the bare knuckle world. Now, he comes off a win, and he's ready to ascend back to the top of the lightweight mountain. Please welcome former lightweight and welterweight champion, also the current king of the streets. This is Luis Baboon Palomino. Next up, he has supersonic speed and superstardom. It defines the undefeated fighter and champion. A UFC career that included a who's who of victims and opponents carried him to BKFC, where nobody has been able to touch this illusionist. 3-0 in the squared circle and the best flyweight in the game today. Please welcome John the Magician Dodson. As BKFC's heavyweight champion, he's the biggest and the baddest on the roster. Following a stellar MMA career, he transitions to BKFC flawlessly, to the tune of 3 wins, 3 TKO finishes, and the heavyweight title to validate it all. Who dares to step inside the squared circle against this monster? It's the BKFC heavyweight champion of the world, Big Ben Rothwell. Next up, this combat sports phenomenon made legions of fans during his UFC career. And then his gritty in-your-face style crossed over into BKFC in 2022. He's become the undisputed face of bare knuckle. He's beaten other people like Eddie Alvarez, legends Luke Rockhold. He's the one and only, undefeated, King of Violence title holder. It's Platinum Mike Perry! We can't forget about this guy with his cockiness and his wit, just as quick as his fighting style. This undefeated bare-knuckle prodigy has been impressing us since 2021 in his debut. His career, 8 wins, 0 losses, and somehow he keeps getting better each time out. Please welcome the undisputed flyweight champion of the world, straight out of Big Sky Country. This is King Kai Stewart. Next, we meet a man considered by many to be pound for pound the best bare-knuckle fighter in the world. This Florida-based knockout machine has been virtually unstoppable since BKFC 6 back in 2019. 4 title defenses, and nobody has come close to unseating this champion of the middleweight division. The Redneck, officially in the building. I saw him earlier. Let's bring him out. This is Dave the Redneck Mundell. And as all these athletes will tell you, becoming a combat sports Bo Jackson is definitely not an easy feat. But this undefeated champion, well, he's making it look easy. The former WBA, WBC boxing champion decided to try his hand at bare-knuckle fighting. And the promotion has not been the same since. Coming off his tremendous title defense against Carlos Trinidad Snake, that was in Dubai. You all watched it. The welterweight king is here to hold court tonight. This is the pride of Las Cruces, New Mexico, Austin, no doubt, Trout. This next warrior has punching power like we've never seen. Each time the BKFC light heavyweight champ throws, he's coming for an opponent's soul. After an incredible career highlight reel moments, he finally claimed the light heavyweight gold this year in an epic battle with Mike Richmond. What and who could be next for the man they call D-Day? This is Josh Dyer. All right, let's keep getting loud for all these warriors and everyone else we're going to talk about here, because this next guy, well, he's a boxer turned promoter. For 7 years, I've watched as he's poured his heart and soul into bare knuckle fighting championship. From the underground events in 2000 to like the 2 hockey rinks, all of them, to 18,000 seats in Philadelphia this year, the hometown of the man I'm talking about. Please welcome the president, the founder of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's Mr. David Feldman. And finally, last but not least, the next man single-handedly turned combat sports upside down when he went on one of the most impressive MMA streaks in history, with jaw-dropping finishes, championship reigns, and setting the fight world on fire with his microphone. With that fire still burning, he's putting his name on and he's paying attention to the baddest combat sport on the planet, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. All hail the champ, the king of controversy, the co-owner of BKFC, the notorious Conor McGregor! Ladies and gentlemen, he takes the stage now. The man's going to try to keep all these maniacs, all these savage animals in line. Your host, the incomparable Mr. Cyrus B.
All right. Woo, hot mic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first ever BKFC Champions Summit and the state of the promotion here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Folks, of course, this is going to be in a huge moment as we have all of our champions here for the very first time. This is unprecedented. We have all of our champs here. Many of these champions do not like each other, and they're going to make that very known. Many of them just feet away from each other. This could get very explosive, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are the baddest combat sport on the planet today, the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, Seminole Hard Rock, in just 48 hours, we are going to turn it up like we always do. It's BKFC 78. It'll be live on the BKFC app. And on top of that card is a summer blockbuster as Leonardo Perdomo El Zombo, the hottest star in BKFC today, Cuban Mike Tyson, will match up with the two-time former BKFC heavyweight champion, Arnold Boomaye Boogeyman Adams. What an incredible main event. That all happens in just 48 hours, folks. Do not miss it. It'll be live on the BKFC app. And of course, before we get officially started, before all the fireworks begin, we got to talk about our incredible sponsors that make this all happen. It's you fans out there, it's you fighters, but it's also our incredible partners like Bucked Up, like Blackout Coffee Company, one of our brand new sponsors, Amnesia Vodka, Forged Irish Stout, the creamiest stout, Rasha, and Ball Boys. Incredible folks that make this place run. But yes, folks, it is time to get things started, and only one man could truly get it started. He is the man that had this vision, that made it all possible 7 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this microphone, Mr. David Feldman.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's incredible to be here. You know, we started this thing in a warehouse in 2009 with one fight and 8 people in attendance, and now we're one of the biggest combat sports promotions on planet Earth. We fucking did it. Let's go, baby! We have so many announcements to make tonight. I mean, a ton of announcements, groundbreaking announcements, things that's never been done before for combat sports. We're going to go through each and every one of them, but I think first I'm going to have Conor McGregor stand up here and announce 2 of the fighters that are in attendance. 2 of the new signings that we're going to make because they're really special.
You want to announce them right now, straight away?
Yep.
What's good, Hollywood? It's a pleasure to be back here at the Hard Rock Hotel, where, you know, this Saturday night we have a flagship event with a wealth of fighting machines, topped by our heavyweight knockout sensation, Luis El Zombo Perdomo, as he circles world title fight honors. But that's not all. As much as we love the Hard Rock Hotel here, and as much as they love Bare Knuckle, we have assembled our very first inaugural World Champion Summit before you all. where, as you can see beside me and in front of me, some of the baddest men and women to ever grace planet Earth. This is what we're about here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the alien of combat sport. And may we rise above the night sky and rain down blows viciously on all our deniers. And announce here today that Bare Knuckle FC has no love for the big glove. So let's get going, Bare Knuckle. Let's go, Florida, and let's announce some incredible matchups, some shock signings, and the most lucrative tournament in all of combat sport, where we crown in an open weight the baddest man on the planet. Let's go, give it up. Come on. Our first shock signing, who was in the building today, UFC veteran, Thiago Santos. Welcome to the Bare Knuckle FC familia. Get up here and stand here with the big boss. Thiago Santos, a dangerous veteran of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, taking it over to the no gloves. Give it a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, these are like lions and tigers and hyenas circling these people. They think they can come over here and announce and take this shine. These are targeted men. And now to announce our next signing, Cuban Olympian, former UFC World Title challenger, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero! Yoel, brother, welcome to the show. Give us a little something, Yoel. What's the plan? What have we got planned? Dave, who are we after? They're all over the day.
Wow. Esto es algo impresionante, verdaderamente es algo que se venía manejando, se venía cocinando por mucho tiempo, hablando con Dave, hablando con Conor, y hasta que se llegó a un acuerdo con mis manejadores, y finally, I'm here.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Real Cubano, real Cubano, real Cubano. Amazing. Come on, what's that?
All right, so now we have a few more announcements we're going to make. Just hold tight because we got so many tonight. We're going to announce our next two international shows. September 27th will take place in Manchester, UK. It's going to be an incredible show. It will feature the debut of our newest signing, another one of our newest signings, former two-time super middleweight boxing world champion James DeGale. He will come and join us. He will make his debut on September 27th, an absolute monster and a great signing for BKFC. And then we're going to return to Rome, Italy, the home of the Gladiators, on October 25th. Right here with BKFC, we exited one of our champions from the 135-pound weight division. We're going to create a four-man tournament to create the new champion. We're not going to announce all those guys right now because a couple of them are fighting actually on Saturday night, and we're going to see who is victorious there. But we have a 135-pound tournament coming up that's going to crown your new 135-pound BKFC World Champion. And we also have the 155-pound championship tournament coming up as well. We have two of the guys here are fighting each other. It's going to be a rematch. It's going to be the opening round of this championship. Austin Trout versus Luis Palomino. And then the other side of that is going to be the upset-minded who came in and scored one hell of an upset in Texas on only 7 or 8 days' notice from the UK, Ben Bonner. He'll be taking on the vacated champion that we had to vacate because he did something that we didn't like, and he's coming back though, Franco Tenaglia. So that's the four-man tournament for the 155-pound world champion. I'm gonna talk about one more thing, then I'm gonna turn it back over to Conor. As we're growing this Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, we are trying new things. As you saw, we did BKFC Ice Wars. We're doing some things out there that we think are really going to involve the whole company as a whole. And we just want to announce, a lot of you guys may not have heard of this, but we just want to announce the majority acquisition of a company out of Asia called Leftway. So BKFC now is the majority partner in Leftway. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Conor. Conor wants to talk about something that we're going to announce, a major announcement we're going to make. Go ahead.
This is a reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, first, real quick, let's look at this from a geographical standpoint here in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I look across this stage, and it's just came to me that the dominators of our sport here in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship today are two countries, the United States of America and the United Kingdom. And here we are in Hollywood, Florida, where we have such a rich Cuban diaspora here who are very, very skilled and very, very hungry to be honored world title here in Bare Knuckle. Back your countrymen and women. The United States of America is not to be seen in other sports promotions. They are dominating here in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So I call upon the American public to back your American champions. I call upon the United Kingdom to back your UK champions here in this sport where they lead the way. This is what it's about. And right now, I'm going to announce the most lucrative tournament in all of combat sports, where we title in an open weight the baddest man on the planet. Ladies, beautiful ladies of Bare Knuckle Familia, reveal. Hey, that's what we do. The world's baddest $25 million tournament begins March 2026. Now let me give you a little backstory on this. The weight divisions will be open weight somewhat. We'll start from the biggest and baddest in Bare Knuckle, 265 pounds, right down to 185 pounds. And these men in this division will contest against each other for the $25 million prize and to see who really is the baddest man on the planet. Let's go.
So how's that for some breaking news here, BKFC fans? What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what, we have a lot of champions up here, and I know a lot of them have a lot to say here this evening. We are going to have more announcements and even some bigger announcements on Saturday. There's a lot to be excited about here, folks. It is a big weekend here in South Florida. But right now, let's go to some of the great folks that are right here on this stage. And let's start with a man they call Platinum, Mike Perry. Can we get a round of applause here for the King of Violence? You know, Mike, it has been about a year since you have towed the line, and a lot has happened in that time, my friend. During your absence, there's been some words between you and one of our fair owners here, Mr. Conor McGregor. At this point in time, where can you say this relationship is? How good are you and McGregor at this point? I would love to get this cleared up here in front of everybody at the State of the BKFC.
Well, I think it makes a lot of sense. We haven't seen Conor in a ring in a while, but I know he loves bare knuckle, and I'd love to face off against him anytime. Anytime we're looking for the action.
Yeah, you're welcome back, because I welcomed you back. Yeah. October 11th is your date, and you'll dance for me, boy. You'll dance for the owner, and then we can talk. But your date is October 11th. Yeah. Michael Perry, the return of Platinum. And we've got some hell of an announcement for an opponent for you. One of the baddest men to ever grace the Ultimate Fighting Championship when it comes to bare knuckle, and he's going to throw down with you in front of me for my viewing pleasure. And then I'll decide if you're worthy.
Can't argue with that.
It's hard to argue with that, Platinum. Let's go with somebody that's very outspoken. He is our BKFC undisputed featherweight champion, Mr. Kai Stewart. Kai, it's been about 3 months or so since you've been in action. We saw you in Dubai. You had a fantastic performance against Stratum. That being said, you've been everywhere, calling people out. People have been calling you out. Some folks are even wearing you on their apparel here in Gary Fox. What is the target now here for King Kai?
Well, clearly I know what Bare Knuckle wants. They want that guy down there, the guy with the little merkin on his face. But here's the thing. I said yes to the 155-pound world title on 8 days' notice, and I don't know why I'm not involved in that conversation. I am willing to beat up anybody they put in front of me. I have never said yes in this, never said no in this organization, and that's a lot different than everybody, like most people on this stage. I beat your ass, Duran, sit down. But who's next? I'm pretty sure I'm going to fly across the pond, whatever Bare Knuckle has planned. I'm going to beat this guy's ass, and that guy's going to go home and continue to lose sleep over me at night.
Kai, you do know the deal, don't you? The loser shaves this tash off. The loser shaves the tash.
Hey,
we're having a mustache match.
I'll take you up on that because I'll be damned if I'm going to lose to somebody that eats baked beans for breakfast.
Well, I eat baked beans. Nothing but steak, me, mate. I eat you for breakfast, you little puff.
Gary Fox has spoken here. Kai Stewart,
Listen,
Gary Fox.
What I was talking about from a geographical standpoint, that's a U.S. world champion here in King Kai Stewart, coming from a wrestling background who has done very, very successfully here in this company. And he's against a UK crown champion here in Bare Knuckle. That's a champion versus champion bout. US versus UK. That's a humongous belt. And more power to the gentleman. I'm excited for that one, for sure.
Let's get it on like Donkey Kong.
I love it. Folks, so we'll go to the biggest and the baddest, Mr. Ben Rothwell. Mr. Rothwell, you always have something to say. And since that devastating knockout at Knuckle Mania at a sold-out Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, I got to believe that target on your back is getting a little bit bigger every day. We know Andrei Arlovsky, you had a face-off with him. There's a lot of folks that are calling you out. But what about this guy that fights on Saturday, the one they're calling Cuban Mike Tyson, Leonardo El Zombo Perdomo? Nobody has been able to stop him. Everybody is out in the first round. If he gets past Arnold Adams, how are you going to handle a guy like Perdomo?
I'm a little bit because I just found out I'm going to win $15 million next year, and I will go through everything in this counter and anyone you put in front of me to win that next year. So that's where I'm at.
That's our heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, Big Ben Rothwell. Fucking incredible.
It's hard to argue with that. $25 million, World's Baddest Man Tournament 2026. Let's go to the man that's considered by many to be the pound-for-pound king here in BKFC. That, of course, being the Redneck, Dave Mundell. Well, Dave, I'm not going to beat around the bush. We could bring up all kinds of people, but I know who you want to talk about. We got Platinum Mike Perry right over here. He's very close to you right now. Where's your head at?
Look at me. Fuck you, pussy. Wait, come on. You're gonna run the whole fucking time that you got knocked out by a fucking Disney kid.
He just got knocked the fuck out. I got the video this morning of him getting slapped in the gym by a 10-9 boxer. You fucking suck, bitch. I knocked you out twice, and you ain't say shit to me. Y'all don't say shit to me back there when I'm fucking standing there. You don't fucking do nothing, bitch. I'll kill you right now, pussy. You so fucking weak.
You're so confident. How come
I knocked him out twice? He can't stop thinking about me. You keep thinking about me, but you don't do shit. You ain't knocked nobody out. Your last fight sucked.
You have to get before
your
you
last fight sucked. You ain't even fucking finish him or do nothing. They ain't even try to fight back. You ain't have shit. Shut up, stupid.
You mean shut up?
That's a bad fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fight between two bad men. Dave the Redneck Mundell, pound for pound #1 in the sport, and the reigning defending middleweight champion, Mike Perry, the king of violence, probably one of the biggest stars in the game. Clashing heads. I would love to see that belt take shape.
I would love for them to pay me to knock his ass out again. Easy work every time. Easy work. He ain't doing nothing but sleeping.
If I was easy work, how come you haven't stepped up yet?
Because I knocked you out twice, stupid.
For 3 years, it don't matter. They had to make you a fake belt. What are you gonna say about that?
Y'all mad about
Quiet,
that fake belt.
quiet.
It means more than your fucking belt.
I was defending my belt
bitch.
while you were driving drunk, too. What's up with that?
Fuck you, you don't do shit. I should have told your daughter that
you
night
ain't
in the
got a damn-
elevator when you was talking shit, or you were being so nice
Listen,
you
I
weren't
pressed you
talking
at the
shit.
fight. I
I
told
should have
you I
been like,
wasn't
you know what
the one
happened
to
the
do.
first
You
two
back
times I
down.
met your daddy? You know what happened the first 2 times me and your daddy met? Oh.
All right. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, folks. Let's talk about the man Austin Trout, folks. Austin Trout, multiple-time boxing world champion, current welterweight champion in the BKFC. Austin, there's got to be a lot on your mind here. You got here at Sturgis coming up. You're currently sitting as the welterweight champion. We have the interim belt that is going to be Gogo Slavetsky taking on Julian Leppy Bang Lane. But then you find out it's you and Palomino in this lightweight tournament. Where's your head at? How is Austin Trout feeling these days?
Whatever date they got set, that's Palomino's retirement party. I'm a retired buddy from this game. I told him, don't fight me again. He wanted to fight again, so I'm going to take him up out of there. Gogo and Lane, y'all do your thing, but you're going to have to come see me when you're done. That's still my belt. I don't know who the fuck said that.
That's my belt. That's never been your belt.
No, it's definitely my belt, man. And Trout, it'd be
I
an
just
honor.
won.
It'd be an
I
honor,
just
Trout.
won in April. Broke my arm, and I'm still champ as far as I see. So y'all can play with each other until I'm done beating up Palomino, and then I want to come for that too.
Why did you go down to 155? Why didn't you stay?
I'm still at 165. I said
But
I'll
you,
go to
but
155.
you
to
literally
take that
said
belt
after
too.
your fight, you literally said, "Oh, I don't want to stay here. This 65ers hit too hard."
Motherfucker, who hit me though?
What?
Said, but who's hit
Shut
me?
the fuck up and let's get a welterweight tournament in there. Let's go.
Let's go. I'll be there.
Let's fucking go.
Man. Y'all go through Rico Franco.
Well, there's a
to
lot
get to me.
going on right here in this welterweight division. A lot of fights I would like to see.
Yeah, but none of that shit fucking matters because I'm the real fucking champ. I'm the real fucking king of violence, and I'm gonna prove to all y'all. Look at this shit. Let's go.
There's the amateurs over here. Don't nobody want to see you guys fight again. Everybody already seen that shit. I just watched Perry knock Mundell's ass out on YouTube like 20 minutes ago. That shit's old.
All right.
I'll knock out small face Dyer too. He ain't so big.
Yeah.
Little small face over there. I'll punch your face with my small face.
stick in the mud over
people
there.
and people smaller than you, bitch. You ain't fucking nothing.
Perry's the biggest talk in the sport.
What you mean he's bigger than you? Yeah, I got to cut more weight to fight you.
He could have hit Mundell right now. He could have hit Mundell right now. He barely touched his hat.
Shut the fuck up and
Dude's a
fight.
pussy.
I just hit him.
Looking at you.
I just
By the
hit
way,
him.
Sneak up behind me.
Ooh, he's so mad.
Heath Ledger called.
mad, bitch.
Heath
That
Ledger
little
wants to
dirty
know if you want to do
hat.
Brokeback Mountain
Ass
too.
hat. You walk
Look at that
around
shit.
looking like an idiot.
I'll whoop your ass.
Fuck you, bitch. Do it then.
Let's
You
go.
couldn't even beat
All
Jake
right,
Paul.
this side of the table
Couldn't even
versus
beat
that
Jake
side
Paul.
of the table. How's it gonna go?
Who loses to Jake Paul? Lost to a YouTuber.
Well, we knew what we were getting into when we put all these people together.
Fucking influence that.
This is no
Sign
surprise.
the contract. Ain't
But I
nobody
want to
signed no
give,
contract.
listen, I want to give one of the greatest that's ever done it in this sport. He's right over there on the end, and he does deserve that respect.
Look at that alcoholic.
Luis Baboon Palomino. Let's talk to Luis Palomino real quick. A lot of people in South Florida know what Luis is all about. Luis is currently sitting at the King of Streets champion. He's a former welterweight, former lightweight champion. Now you are matched up against Austin Trout. This is going to be a 155, not 165. Where did things change at 155 for you in that matchup?
First of all, man, I want to be very thankful here for BKFC bringing me on. You know, we all know that King of the Streets, I earned it in my last fight, but we also all know that the 155 true world title, I defended 6 times. I never lost. And that man over there never lost his belt. I've been asking for that rematch for a very long time. That little kiddo at 145, sit your ass down and calm down. Ain't nobody talking about you right now. It's all about 155. Respect. I got one thing to say about weight classes. You know what I can say about weight classes? I'll be real with y'all. In BKFC, in bare knuckle, respect the weight classes. I'll tell you the truth.
We'll respect you
the weight
leaving,
classes.
'cause
Now, what
all
I
these weight
did,
classes
shut
are my
up,
weight
kiddo.
classes,
Shut up, kiddo.
believe
Ain't
it or
nobody
not.
talking to you right now. Ain't nobody talking to you right now. Chill out. It's my time right now. It's very simple.
champ.
I came into the sport and I went up to 165 looking for more challenge. Wasn't that right, boss? I came out looking for more challenge, looking to get paid. I went up there, I earned it. When I went to defend it, they brought the big guns. They brought Austin Trout, former WBA, former WBC world champion, right? All right. I've been here over a year waiting on that rematch. And it's going to be a 155 in my natural weight class, which is also his natural weight class. So you guys are, man, wait till you see that performance. What you saw in my last fight has nothing to do.
Every one of these little chumps up here that's tried to get a fight with me has tried to ask me to go to certain weight classes like they have any choice on the weight class. They want me to cut all the weight. He wanted me to go to 165 or 170. He wanted me to go to 75. He didn't want to do 185. I said I'd fight Dyer at 185, no problem. So they all wanted me to cut weight. They wanted to pick the weight when I'm the one with the power. You want to fight me, bitch, you're going to meet me where I stand.
I'll fuck your ass up right now. What's up?
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go to the magician, John Dodson. John, I know you got your eyes on Saturday night. You got two guys fighting for an interim flyweight championship. Meanwhile, you are our flyweight champion. Where are you thinking, man? You're sitting here. We're ready to see you fight again. When do we see John Dodson back? And what do you think about two guys fighting for the interim title?
Well, first of all, I think that's stupid that they're making an interim title that I'm an active champion. Like, I'm waiting to fight anybody, and I'm asked to fight both the guys that are fighting for the title. I'll go ahead and get the winner, and then hopefully I'll be able to go fight the run-up. Doesn't matter who's going to be next.
There it is. There it is. John Dodson, ladies and gentlemen, the magician in the house. We know what John's all about. Josh Dyer, I'm going to you, Josh Dyer. I mean, you've already had a few things to say, and you just won this title very recently over a very beast of a man, and Mike Richmond, who's in the house tonight. Shout out to Mike Richmond, Mr. Main Event, Mike Richmond in the house. Big shout out. I know you got a lot of respect for that, man. That being said, you guys had a war. Now you're the champion. There's a lot of people that would like to get their hands on you. I know you would like to get your hands on Mr. Perry right over here. What's on your mind right now, Champion Summit 25?
You know, I hear a lot of talking up here. You know, there's a lot of people talking, a lot of people jumping around, a lot of people making noise. I don't see any contracts getting signed. I just want a contract. You got Mike Perry over there. Dude says he'll fight me at 85. He's in my inbox. I'm in his inbox. I don't know what we're waiting on. If you guys knew how many planes I jumped on to try to catch this dude, it'd blow your fucking mind, okay? I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to put it on for my people. I'm the best 185-pounder in the world. I'm ready to roll, man. I'm ready to roll. I don't give a fuck what it takes. Just sign the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no contract. Y'all love to say that shit. Your name don't show up on no paperwork.
You see this right here? This is my paperwork. You see this right here? This is my paperwork. You little fake ass.
See this?
You little fake ass belt. You don't even got a belt.
Come and see me for free anytime.
I'm offering you a free belt over here, brother. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is a real belt.
Your name don't show up on the paperwork.
Yeah, you little King of Silence belt over there doesn't impress anybody, dude. It doesn't impress anybody. You can look this shit up online. This shit's real. This shit's real. Couldn't even beat Jake Paul. Couldn't even beat Jake Paul.
Yo, Jake Paul probably beat this whole fucking room, stupid.
That's what I'd say too if I got my ass beat by it.
I want to fight your dumb ass though. I'm trying to fight you because bare knuckle I'll smash your fucking face and knock your little fucking teeth out. I'll knock Jake's teeth out, bare knuckle. Anybody want to fight me, You thought you was gonna get through all those people, stupid? At least I did it smart, and I waited for them to not pay attention. Stupid.
I've been here, dude. I've been fucking been here, dude. You're lucky we got 30 fucking people in between us.
I've been here.
I've been
That's
here.
why you gotta do it smarter.
Where were you at in Albuquerque? I
do
thought
it
you were
smarter, but I see you coming.
Bitch, you can't even read.
I see your little small face.
Shit. You couldn't find this fucking face, bro. Your feet are so fucking slow.
You couldn't find your
catch this
dick,
face,
Dyer.
bro.
You couldn't find your winger.
Brother, you couldn't take one of the punches. You couldn't take one of the punches I hit Richmond with, motherfucker. That would have slept your fucking ass. If we're talking about king of weight classes over here, let's give Richmond a fucking round of applause over here. That dude bounced all the way the fuck up and down over here. Yeah, respect the weight classes.
I would say that we're going to calm down and we're going to talk to the ladies, but that's not about to happen. So Whatever you think was going to happen, it ain't going to calm down. I'm going to go to Christine Ferea first. Christine Ferea is one of the best that's ever done it, man or woman, by the way. Christine Ferea, one of the most dominant champions. You defended against Vicens, but since then, it seems like your focus has been on the lady just 3 or 4 chairs down, Jessica Borga, ever since she got that first ever knockout by a female. I've seen a lot of chatter online, a lot of weight discrepancy. What are you willing to do, champ, to make the fight happen, not necessarily for a belt, but just to make the fight happen, because we want to find out who the baddest female in BKFC is.
So my eyes weren't on her, for one. I wanted the 135 division. Then her team threw Borga in the mix because they were trying to protect someone on their team. I'm down to fight her. She can meet me in the middle. I'm 125. She come down to 135, and I'll beat that ass.
She wouldn't take it even
something.
if I agreed to 35. If you're scared of the 5-pound fucking difference, just say
Why are you so scared of it?
What do you mean?
Why are you so scared of the 5-pound difference? If I fight you, I'm taking your fucking belt,
you call
bitch.
me out, you can come play with the big girls.
I'm taking your shit. I'm taking your shit. Everything you think you are, I will fucking take, motherfucker.
You know you're
ain't
scared
shit.
of me.
You are
told me to my
3-0.
face that
Who
you
was
were
your
scared
first
of the
fight?
fucking weight
A
difference.
115 pounder. I'm 10-1, 7 years in
You've
this
only
company.
fought
I'm the
little girls.
greatest. My
I would
weight
knock
class,
your
you
ass
fucking
through the
dumbass.
fucking mat.
115 pounder, then 135 pounder.
If you're not scared of the weight, then fucking fight me.
Fight me. Come to 135. You so fucking great. You're the queen of violence, right? Come
You want
to
me to be a
135.
two-time champion?
Come to 135. Come to 135 because I'm gonna wreck you. I will wreck you.
Look how little you are compared to me.
You
I
have
will
heels
knock
on.
your ass out.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Your skills are this.
All right, Jessica.
You have zero skill.
Jessica,
Zero
let's
skill.
get some.
You look tired. Let me put you to fucking sleep.
Let's get some clarification, Jessica. We're talking about, I want to get clarification on this because we hear you guys talking to each other, but what this 5-pound weight difference, what are we talking? Are you willing to go to can you go to 135 and face Christine Ferea? Is that a possibility? Can we fight at 135?
I don't care. I'll do it.
Let's go. 135. Let's go.
The problem is,
and then I'll take your 145 belt.
I agreed
After
to
I
stay for a
take-
fucking fight at 140. So she should be coming to play with me unless she's fucking scared. 5 pounds.
How am I scared of you? I'm going up 10 pounds, you're coming down 10. Then I'll go up and take your
How much
shit.
do you walk around
Then
at?
I'll go up to 145 because I'm the queen of this shit. I am. You do what the fuck I say,
I would
bitch.
love to fucking retire you. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it. 135. Let's
right,
go.
David
I'm
Feldman.
gonna fuck
David
you
Feldman.
up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah?
You're fucking
Who wants
done.
to see that fight?
Bitch,
Done.
you're way after
Done.
you're fucking retired.
Done.
You're fucking
That's
done.
the fight we want to
The new
see.
bitch is
Shut up. No one gives a fuck.
All right.
Done.
Listen, not to be excluded here, because if David Feldman says we're going to see the damn fight, then we're going to see the damn fight. We're going to see Ferea. We're going to see Borga. Can we get a face-off at the end of this? Is that possible?
Fucking do it.
All right.
Fucking heels off.
I like that idea. Let's go, and certainly not left out, one of the best females to ever do it. She's proven it time and time again. Britain Hart. Let's hear it for our Strawweight champion. Now, Britain, this is where things get difficult because you've kind of taken out everybody they've thrown in front of you. There's not a whole lot of people in your weight class to kind of make that step up. When you look at the whole landscape, I'm just going to give you all of combat sports. When you look at fighters that are in the UFC fighting MMA, or fighters that are in boxing, fighters that are on our roster, is there somebody that even piques your interest, somebody that you want to fight because we want to see you back in action?
Hey, I'm still thinking Amanda Serrano needs to come over here. We need to settle that up. So she thinks she's the baddest, and we're looking at weight class, since we hear from the fighters here that all agree we need to respect the weight classes. She's really the 115 name that is ringing around the world, and I'm here as the face of BKFC 115 and still killing it. So if that's the only thing that's going to be out there, hey, I'm kind of missing the days where I had beef.
I miss it too. I enjoy that beef. I'm going to go to you, David, on that one. When it comes to Britain Hart, it's hard to find an opponent.
I think it's a great time to listen. We're hot about the females. Want to see the females fight? Well, I think it's a great time to announce 2 new female signings. One is 3-0 undefeated bare knuckle fighter Josette Cotton. And the next is former UFC, former Bellator, former PFL fighter, 145-pound fighter out of Sacramento, California, 145-pound fighter Aspen Ladd has joined BKFC.
Would you meet her in the middle? Aspen Ladd, what do you think? I'm kidding. 130? We're going to 130. I know you would do it. I know you would do it, Britton.
Yeah.
Shout out one more time for Britton Hart. One more time for Britton Hart, guys. Absolute beast. I got to go to this guy because he shocked the world. Ben Bonner from the UK. He is our interim lightweight champion. Went up against Tony Loco Soto in our debut at Fort Worth, Texas. Ben, a lot of chattering going on around that lightweight division. Where do you feel that you land? You found out you're going to be in this tournament. Are you happy to be in this tournament? Who's somebody you want to fight? What are we looking at here, Ben Bonner? You are the man, and you showed us in Texas.
Listen, I don't mind who I fight. You know, you just line them up and I knock them down. You know, I think it's just been announced I'll fight Franco Tenaglia in my next fight. Listen, I respect both men behind me. Yeah, they're in the other semi-final. I believe on a full camp I stop both of them. I'm going to be in the final because I'm going to beat Franco Tenaglia, so I'm going to fight one of these two men. But unfortunately for them, I'm going to stop them. You look at my last fight, I flew to the other end of the earth on 8 days' notice and beat the #1 ranked contender. Battered him, levered him all over on 8 days' notice. I was at 40% of my best. Give me a full camp, I'll wipe the 155 division clean out.
Speaking of a guy that has been very dominant in his division, that's Conor Tierney, the Brumtown Brahma. We just saw him just days ago doing what he did against Danny Christie. It was a bloodbath. It was a dominant victory, though, for you, Conor. Now you look at the landscape here in your division. Where do you feel like you fit in? Is it time to be tested against these boys here from the U.S.? Where do you feel like it is again? I know you've done it before. Is it time to do that again?
It's time for me to take the world title. Obviously, I got 2 guys fighting for it on August 2nd. And listen, whoever wins is getting absolutely dealt with when I come across and take that belt. I'm tall, dark, handsome, and fucking dangerous, and I can't wait to take over this game. Welterweight UK champion.
You ain't doing shit.
Shut your mouth, you ugly little fool.
Shit.
You fat fool. I'll punch you up.
You could already.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You could already fought me, but you said no. You wouldn't have enough time.
No, I had a broken finger, but I still would have slapped you about, you little fool.
Shut your fucking mouth,
your head's
bro.
pregnant, bro.
Come on.
You've got a bump on your forehead. It needs to go down. It's 9 months gone.
That was pretty.
Deliver the baby.
You
It's
can't
huge.
fight.
I'll punch up and split it open.
Bro,
and you know it.
Shut your mouth.
No, trust me. You win. Make sure you win the bout, and I'll happily bunch you around the ring.
I've already won the bout,
you
man.
clown.
Come see me.
Yeah, well, trust me, I will.
You could already had the fucking fight, but you're a bitch.
Mug.
Let's stay in the welterweight division. Let's go to the former champion. Never lost that title. Gogo Slavetsky is going to be fighting August 2nd at Sturgis in front of 20, 30, 40,000 crazy bikers at the Buffalo Chip. Second time, please don't miss that. Gogo, you got Julian Lane here, you got Conor Tierney here, you got Austin Trout here. There's a lot of folks, but you got to be focused on Julian Lane. Talk about your opponent, Julian Lane, why we haven't seen this fight yet and why we're going to see it in Sturgis.
So he's been saying that I'm lying. We were supposed to fight in Mohegan, and he's saying that it was a fake contract, it's an AI, and that he was never offered a contract. So David is here right now. We can ask him if I'm lying. Did Julian Lane receive a contract?
Let's not even talk about the truth, because then I'm gonna embarrass your whole fucking team, man, including your manager, because that used to be my manager. So let's not go into there. I don't want to put people's business out here.
You're pretty emotional right now.
No, that's because I'm real, and I'm telling the fucking truth.
How are you really?
Ain't nobody ever scared of a no ho-ho. I slay hoes, nigga. You feel me? That's what I do. I'm gonna beat your ass August 2nd. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I'm knocking you the fuck out.
You go to Walmart and you grabbing.
Come on, boy.
You're grabbing
I'm knocking
candy.
you the fuck out, man.
Who you knocked out before?
I'm knocking you out.
Who you knocked out?
I knocked my last opponent out.
That was your first one. Congratulations. Let's do a barbecue, everybody.
It was about 2 of you.
That was his first knockout in 20 years career.
I'm gonna put you to bed
when
like a
you
cranky
started
ass
boxing,
little toddler, bro.
I was still playing soccer. 20 years you've been boxing. That's your first fucking knockout?
Look at my resume, man. I fought
What's
the best
your
of
resume?
everybody.
And you lost to everybody.
The best of everybody.
And
never
you
had
lost.
an easy fight. Never had an easy fight. Never had a full camp till now.
Oh,
till
damn.
now.
Damn.
I'm 5-0 right now.
I'm feeling
Nobody's
for you.
beating me when I'm in my best.
Bro, you 8-7. What are you
Nobody's
talking about?
beating me when I'm in my best, man. I've won my last 5
There it
fights.
is, August 2nd. It's going to be at Sturgis.
Remember that.
It'll be revving them motorcycles.
You're not fucking gonna beat me.
Connor, you coming back to Sturgis?
You're going to sleep for sure.
100% Connor will be back at Sturgis. It's going to be a big night. You're going to be there, Connor? All right, yeah, well, of course. Of course. All right, let's get through the rest of this. We got media ready with questions. Please be ready right over there. We're going to go to that in just a moment. I want to get to everybody here. Aggie Faulkner is in the house. Aggie is the European heavyweight champion. And Aggie, I'm going to ask you some of the same questions I asked Ben Rothwell. You got Ben Rothwell here. You got Leonardo Perdomo. What would it mean to bring that European title over here to the States and challenge some of these big boys over here in the U.S.?
That's what we're in the game for, isn't it? That's what I'm here for now. Find out who the baddest man in the world is. Let's get me in this tournament. We'll soon find out.
I like it. El Zombo in the house. We'll see him Saturday night. BKFC 78. That's live on the BKFC app. Carl Thompson in the house. Cruiserweight champion. The only champion that is not here right now is the American, the world Cruiserweight champion, Chris Camozzi. Is that where your eyes are right now? Is that what you're focused on?
Yeah, I've made it no secret. Chris Camozzi, where you at? Where you at? That's the man I want, that's the man I'm after. I believe I beat him every day of the week, twice on a Sunday. I beat him. Where's he at? Where's he at for the face-off? That's all I want. I've been shouting it, been telling everybody that's the fight I want. I beat him all the time. Best 205 on the planet, that's no doubt.
I'm going to give you one last word here, Gary Fox, because, I mean, you did come with a very interesting outfit here. That's a whole lot of Kai Stewart for one outfit. I mean, he's a good-looking dude, but I ain't trying to wear a Kai Stewart, but you did. That being said, let's talk about Kai Stewart real quick.
I'm the best-looking face up here. That's why
How are you better? How are you? Never mind the mustache. How are you better than Kai Stewart? How do you beat our world champ?
See, the thing is about Kai Stewart, look at it. He's not a rough handful, is he? He's not a rough fighting man. He's not a rough handful. Do you know the only thing is about Kai Stewart? He reminds me of a woman. He's like he's a bit tricky and a bit awkward, and that's about it.
Hey, whenever I go to the local gym, the only people I see on Stairmasters are the females. So why the fuck?
Listen,
are you doing
that's a
that
rest
every
day,
day?
you fucking.
You think you're gonna beat me with
that's
a
Stairmaster? That's a rest day, you little muppet.
You're delusional. You're
let's
fucking
have it
delusional.
then. Let's have it then. Let's get it on. We're gonna face off after this.
We're gonna pause, get that bro. Pause. Don't be saying let's get it on. That's a little weird.
Now, how do you think that?
All right, I want to hear right now. Let's hear from some of our incredible media in the house. Please say where you're from, what you're representing. Hold on. Scratch that. Step in. Oh, we got another announcement. Hold on. Breaking news. Right back here to David Feldman.
All right. So this is really important to me. So I know about 3 years ago we announced a pension plan for the fighters. And honestly, man, we just tried so hard for the past 3 years to get it done, and we just couldn't get it done with regulatory issues and everything that it took to get it done. So instead of that, we just decided, me and Connor had a long talk, and we said, listen, let's do something that no one's ever done. Let's make all of our fighters owners of the company. Yes. So we're going to start off with every one of our champions, whether they're a UK champion or a world champion, or if you're a long tenured fighter that has at least 10 fights with us, you're all going to get equity right here. Yes! I'm not talking about, I'm going to do it next week, I'm going to do it tonight. This is your equity. I got shares of the company for all you guys. You guys are going to be owners of BKFC. So I want Connor to talk about how important this is.
Listen, do you understand how incredible that is? For our combatants to be rewarded in that way, to join this rise, truly be on the board with us as we rise up this ladder of combat sport. For me, I fought my heart and soul. I gave everything to the rise of a company, and I got nothing for it. Now here we are, our company, my company. We give back to the fighters who bleed for us. So welcome to the owners' table, our world champions and our UK champions. We are in this together. Let's go, bare knuckle familia. David Feldman, that is how you do it. That is how you do it. Brother, I fucking love you, brother.
So I just want to expand on that a little bit, just so everybody understands what this is. So there's a range of money that these guys can make depending on where we end up with this sport, and we think it's going to be the biggest thing in the world. So I'm going to go to the highest first. the most money that these guys will depart with if they are a long tenure champion and they make 10 title defenses. I know it's a lot, but they'll end up with almost $3 million apiece. If they win the title once, they make any title defenses, they'll end up with about 100 grand. So from 100 grand to $3 million, that's the kind of ownership we're giving to our fighters.
$3 million. Here comes King Kai.
And just before we hit the media, I do have a couple more fighter announcements that I got to make, and I definitely don't want these to go. I got another former boxing world champion, standout Olympian Jamel Herring, 130-pound WBO super featherweight champion of the world, will make his BKFC debut in September. Also, we signed the Blonde Bomber. You might be thinking it's a girl, but it's not. The Blonde Bomber, Derek Brunson, will join BKFC as well. So we have about 15 more signings here, but I'm going to drop them as we go. I know we're going to go to the media, but I have one more announcement, and it's the biggest announcement that we've ever made in this company's history. But you're going to have to wait till Saturday, because on Saturday I'm dropping that bomb.
Damn, you just had to do it to him, didn't you? That's right, Saturday, BKFC at BKFC 78. First media question, take it away.
Folks, Ben Davis here for Bally Sport. Excellent to hear about the fighter equity and the compensation. Truly awesome. Conor, I have to ask, though, $25 million tournament. How interested are you in competing in that?
Look, it's a 185-pound to 265-pound tournament. I do like the dough. I'm in this as owner until I can clear my slate. It's looking like I'm headed to the Oval Office again. So that's where I'm heading next. But I let these men fight for this one, and I'll support them and back them all the way. But to have equity stake in a promotion at ground level, we are at ground zero here, and you can all feel the excitement and the tension in this building. This is a multi-billion-dollar fight promotion, and we are giving it back to the men and women who shed blood in this ring for us, for our entertainment, and that is to be commended and truly should be replicated across all fighting promotions. If you're truly about the fighter, and if you're truly with your fighter, share some of the pie, baby.
Last one for me. I want to take it to the newest champion up there, Ben Bonner. 8 days notice, no problem. Ben, you tango with Tenaglia next, but you said moments ago you're confident that you stop Trout and Palomino. Where are both of those men weakest?
Listen, they've both got strengths, they've both got weaknesses. I respect both of them and what they've done in the sport. You're talking about a world champion who defended his belt 9 times or so. Austin Trout, a 2-sport world champion. Listen, I respect them, but the power I have. Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? If I'm in the parking lot and Ben Rothwell says to me, I want to fight you, what do you think I say? Let's knuckle up, because I believe I'll knock any man out. Heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, cruiserweight. Listen, I respect both of them, what they've done, but they ain't going to take the power that I've got. I'll stop whoever gets through to the final. I'm going to stop them. That's their fate.
Y'all notice how he didn't say the 145 champ?
Should have, man. You're like a bag of bones, man.
Hey, yo, Ben, mate. Hey, mate. Respect is mutual, but the power don't mean shit when you can't land it, baby. That's right.
We'll see, my man.
Try to land it on me.
We'll see, my man.
I'll see you in the finals.
Brother,
I'll see you in the finals.
I'll be there waiting for one of you two. Don't worry about that, boys.
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Schmo with the Schmo Zone. 2-part question regarding this tournament. $25 million, never seen this before. Walk me through these logistics. A, what are we going to do with all these badass females right here? Where are they going to compete? And when is this champion going to be crowned if we're starting in March?
So I'm glad you asked that question, because I got the perfect answer for you. And excuse me for using this name with the ladies, but this is the tournament we are doing. We are going to launch it mid next year, and it's going to be the baddest bitch in the world. And we are doing that tournament, and that's the truth. We're working on it behind the scenes, so I'm glad you asked that question. Logistically, this is a 12-month tournament. because this is bare knuckle. It's not like it's boxing and they can fight and then fight again in 2 weeks. This is bare knuckle. It's different. They're going to have injuries. This is a 12-month process. It's going to start in Los Angeles and it's going to end in the Middle East. So it's going to start March of 2026 in Los Angeles. It's going to end March of 2027 in the Middle East.
Hey, Dave, real quick. So that means you're going to make the baddest little man on tournament as well?
Yeah, good shout, good shout.
Are you going to make the baddest little man tournament too? Because we like to see some of the cash too.
We got to get through this one first, and we'll see what a smashing success this is. And of course we are. We're not leaving you little guys out.
I'm just saying, because you just stopped the weight class at 185, and I'm down to go ahead and jump in that heavyweight.
Listen, if you want to fight Ben Rothwell, we can do it right here.
Me and Ben already said we do it, but I really want Andre. You know where you are. I see you.
What is the bottleneck holding up Platinum Mike Perry from fighting, whether it's Dyer, whether it's Redneck, Mundell, whether it's any opponent? Do we have a time frame of when Platinum Mike Perry is stepping inside the squared circle again?
He's got his eyes on the baddest bitch.
Mike Perry's return, and we are all very much waiting for Perry's return. October 11th is the date we've set, and we've an incredible opponent to face him, as there is a serious wealth of opponents
Redneck
up on this dais. But October 11th, the return of the King of Violence, Mike Perry, in bare knuckle, and we look very much forward to it. The announcement of the opponent is
right
coming
here.
soon.
Right here. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna fuck that guy up. Make me. Come over here. You're sorry. You got no highlight reel. You haven't put anybody to sleep. You're trash. And a trash human.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. The energy in this place is ridiculous. I've one massive question, because there's a man up there in a white suit. Us Irish think a lot bigger scale, and the question is this. It's directed at Mr. Dave Feldman, who's built this from the ground up. Who gives Dana White the right to celebrate America's 250th anniversary in the White House July next year? Who gives him the right, and what's going to put you there, David, that you can take this absolute immaculate roster of fighters and champions to take that off Dana White and put the BKFC on the White House lawn?
I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen. I got to be honest with you, but listen, we would love to be on the White House lawn. I mean, because this is the true history of fighting, is bare knuckle fighting. It's as real as it comes. It's as old as it comes. It's been done 250 years ago. They did bare knuckle fighting. 250 years later, they should do bare knuckle fighting on the front lawn.
Yeah, what's up, Florida? Make some noise, BKFC! This one, 2 questions, gnarly with face-to-face sports. Connor, what do you have to say to the naysayers of the bare knuckle movement?
You know, you stand no chance. There's a reason our bare knuckle combatants and all in this company are feared, loved, respected, all in the same breath. We're committed to this business. We're committed to the growth of this business. And we're committed to the fighters in this business. None more evident than you've just seen with the inclusion of them onto the percentage of the company. So that's it. There's no chance to deny us here. Bare knuckle, the alien of combat sport, is here.
And Christine, I'm just gonna cut straight to it. How did the beef start between you and Borga?
And be honest.
Let's be honest. Check it out. Again, she tried to protect one of her teammates, came up on me.
Already wrong.
What is it?
Your fight with Hardy fell through. You didn't have an opponent and were bitching and whining that you couldn't find anyone to fight you. So I had just fought 2 weeks prior to the Knucklemania that you were at.
True.
Really?
No.
Wow. That didn't
know.
happen. I'm imagining it.
No, that's not how the beef started. The beef started
Yeah, it is,
between your
'cause you said I
bullshit.
wasn't even on your
because
level,
you and your
'cause you didn't
ghetto-ass team with a bunch of motherfucking ratchets, and I got something for you.
Ghetto-ass team.
I got something for you.
It's pretty
Yo,
I got
you need to chill out a little bit.
Fuck off, little bitch.
Listen,
this is the ratchet
I see
belt.
a Mundell,
You're the
Borga, Ferea,
fucking champion of
whatever the fucking
motherfucking
name is,
ratchets.
shit.
Period. That's all you are, champion of
I'll
ratchets,
fucking knock
bitch.
your ass out for
That's
free.
all. Shut the fuck up. You and your team. Fuck you and your team, bitch. Fuck you and your team.
Yeah, that's
What you want?
somebody.
Come here, bitch. You're a fucking ratchet. You fucking ratchet. Go suck more dicks. That's why you can't make weight. You got too much cum in your throat, bitch. If this is all you're gonna have when I'm done with you, fucking queen of ratchets.
Because nobody wants her.
Max Calangelo fighting Yo. Quick question for Conor McGregor. Conor, we have an absolutely sensational scene here today. Have you ever seen anything like this type of bad blood in this big of a sphere in a long time, have you?
Absolutely never in my history of the sport. It's why I came in here. I knew this is what this was. As soon as I arrived here, I seen this for what it is. I saw behind the curtain, and I saw what Feldman saw, and the entire team here saw, and all these fighters saw. This is different. Point blank. Bare knuckle fighting championship is different. And now all we gotta do is bring it home, baby. Match these matches, make these events, these tournaments, and sink it all the way, baby. That's it. And that is
and you're all fucking welcome that I fucking did it. I fucking blew this shit up and I fucking made it pop. You should all be fucking thanking me, and you should be using your mustache handlebars to suck some more dick, Ty. You fucking faggot.
Who's the top 5 that you fought? Who? Let me see.
So thank you, Mike Perry.
Go fuck yourself, Mike Perry.
Thank you, David Feldman, for letting me in this bitch.
Nobody even wants you.
Yo, Mike, well, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome, Mike. I get some of that props.
Hey, he did his thing. It's the one fighter that fucking actually tried to do something.
Question for Platinum Mike Perry. You're the man of the hour right now. Everyone wants a piece of you. This is a long-awaited return for you. How are you feeling being such a big name in this big atmosphere right now? How excited are you?
Everybody wants a piece. Go to tequilaplatinum.com and get you a fucking piece, bitch. Go buy something. Go buy something. You want a piece, you cheap motherfucker.
Man. You ain't shit.
I knocked you out twice, though.
You ain't shit. You're talking about 8 years ago.
Where
have you been since?
Mundell's dick every day, apparently.
Doing nothing. You got beat up, did 1 round with Sean Strickland, and then left.
Speaking of that tequila, let me get some sponsorship.
Look at him over there fucking begging, little broke bitch.
8 and 7.
Yeah. 9 and 7.
Yeah.
World champ.
Next question.
No doubt. No doubt, Mr. Austin Trout. We met down in Fort Worth. I hope that arm is healing up well. You're very cool, calm, and collected. I feel you do your work in the ring. You've defended your belt twice. So why are you in this 4-man tournament?
Because I want another belt. What's better than 1 belt? It's 2 belts. And to be a 2-sport, 2-weight, 2-time champion, I like those 2s.
Oh, you left.
Let's go, Trout. I want that. I want that. But you definitely gave me an easier fight. Trout's definitely a harder fight than Gogo, but I'm gonna get through Ho, and I do want you, Trout. It'll be an honor.
Critical Scooty
Bro,
Scoop
you're gonna
Media.
swallow your teeth August 2nd. Where do you think you going?
Bro, take that dick out your mouth. I can hear you, bro.
You never touched a belt. And
What?
You will never touch a belt.
That ain't even a real belt, man. You lost that shit. You went to karate combat and got knocked out by the mullet.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
You competed
You got knocked out by the mullet, bro.
Bitch slap.
Come on, he beat you to the ground until
by a
you
man.
quit.
You got slapped by a man.
You break, and I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you, man.
Like a prostitute.
I'll take you all the way to the 5th fucking round. Don't try me. I'll take you all the way to the 5th round. Don't try me, motherfucker.
All right,
I'll make it easy on you.
I'll let you bang your head off the canvas for sure.
Let's go.
August 2nd. August 2nd, don't miss it.
Critical Scooty Scoop Media. My question's for Kai. Kai, I spoke to El Gallo at BKFC 76 in Texas, and he said he got $200,000 on a rematch out of his own pocket. What do you got to say to that?
He's a broke Miami bitch. We all know that he ain't got that money. Can somebody get his loser ass out of here?
El Gallo performs this Saturday night.
He sucks. Gallo sucks. Everybody, Gallo sucks, and that's why he's causing problems in the stands. He sucks. La 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 la. Nobody can hear what you're saying. Idiot. Loser. How bad did I beat you? How many times did you hit the floor?
right,
How many
guys.
times did he hit the floor?
We get one more question. We got one more, or we good on media? We're good?
All right, we're done. All right, now we're going to do some face-offs.
All right, we're going to do some face-offs, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back. More face-offs here at the BKFC Champions Summit and the State of the BKFC.
first round in bare knuckle fighting championship. Power, precision, speed, accuracy. 7 up, 7 down. Heavyweight fighters. Are you ready? AJ, Boogeyman, Adam, the former two-time BKFC heavyweight world champion. I'm the first one. Remember that. The Cut Man. Andrew Strode with those hands, he's going to be a problem for a lot of people. It's a vibe. It's a movie inside the Hard Rock Alive.
Bare knuckle fighting ain't for the weak. It's about pushing limits, training harder, and staying sharp. You don't hold back in the ring, so why hold back in life? This energy boost hits harder than a left hook. Fucked up and BKFC hard-hitting pre-workouts, energy for any moment.
Something that I work on throughout my camps called the Raja. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. Dyer Rivera Dehenia. RASHA stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at therasha.com or our Instagram.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are back at the BKFC Champions Summit, and now it's time for some very important face-offs. Ladies and gentlemen, one matchup that'll happen this Saturday right here at the Hard Rock is going to be for the Interim Flyweight Championship. Please welcome up to the stage, G. Perez and Andrew Strode. We got one half of our co-main event, Andrew Strode, and now we'll look at the fighting cut man, G. Perez.
Face forward. Let's go! Let's go, Hollywood! Excellent job. Well done. Good job, guys. Good luck. Well,
all right. One fight that we do know about our lightweight tournament, one of the first round fights. It is going to be a rematch between that welterweight championship bout. This one will be in the lightweight division. Opening round, Austin Trout and Luis Palomino. All right, we need our current welterweight champion, Austin Trout. He's stepping right up here against one of the GOATs to ever do it, Luis Palomino, the king of the streets. And there he is, Austin No Doubt Trout. First round matchup in the lightweight championship tournament.
Real deal right here. Winning this for a long time. Season. Long time. You got knocked the ass out on last time. It's so good. Oh, yeah. It's good. Hey, hands good, though? Hands good. Yeah, great. Ready to go. Yeah. Face forward. That's how we do it, Ken. That's how we fucking do it. Let's go! Excellent, boys. Fucking excellent. Brilliant.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at our next featherweight championship fight. It is going to be your world featherweight champion, Kai Stewart, taking on the UK featherweight champion, Gary Fox.
Let's go! Let's go. Bring it up. Go. Champion v champion. UK versus USA. Good. That's a real deal one. Here you come. Do it again. Be nice now, respect. Come on. Real deal. That's a real deal.
UK versus USA.
Come on, there.
Kai Stewart and Gary Fox.
There we go.
This could be your next featherweight championship bout.
Brilliant. That's how we do it. Well done. Fucking it. That's a fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is going to be August 2nd, Sturgis, South Dakota at the Buffalo Chip for the BKFC welterweight title. Let's bring up Gogo Slaveski and Julian Lane.
Let's go. Real deal. Hard motherfucker right here. Let's go. Let's go. Right there. Respect. People there. Real deal. Bad motherfuckers right here. For the gold, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's how we do it. Excellent. Face forward. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
August 2nd at the Buffalo Chip. Main event. Welterweight title on the line. And now, ladies and gentlemen, made official this evening. Could this be the baddest woman on the planet? Let's bring them both up. She's your Flyweight champion, Christine, the Misfit Ferea, versus your Featherweight champion, the Black Widow, Jessica Borga.
Let's go. Champion champ. Champion champ. This is the real deal right here. Real deal. Respect. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. The baddest women in the game. Who's the baddest? I am the baddest women in the game. Who's the baddest? Face forward, face forward, face forward, face forward. Face forward. Yes, let's go. That's how we do it. Face forward. Let's go. You're just mad you didn't do what I did. Let's go. Give it up!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this one could be one of the biggest of them all. This one would be a mega rematch. Our BKFC heavyweight champion, Ben Rothwell, and Andre, the Pitbull, Arlovsky.
Ferocious man. Ferocious man.
It doesn't get much bigger than this. Arlovsky and Rothwell. Another legendary matchup in the making.
Awesome. That's how we fucking do it.
And
real respect right there. Real fight.
And I think we got one more. I'd like to bring up pound for pound king, the Redneck Dave Mundell, and Mike Perry. We wanted to get that Mike Perry face-off with Dave Mundell. He is the king of violence against the pound for pound king of bare knuckle. This could be the biggest fight in the history.
Keep it respect. Keep it respect. These are real, two real bad motherfuckers right here. Two of the realest, baddest motherfuckers in the game right here. Already should have many a time. Have that real respect deep down. Fucking go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Hey, no, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mundell and Perry. It's a fight everybody wants to see here in the BKFC. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night it's been, and we got one more man. Conor, I know you're excited about this. Let's bring him out. Cuban Mike Tyson, the one, the only main eventer, Saturday night here at the Hard Rock, Leonardo El Zombo Perdomo.
Give it up for El Zombo! Let's
go! Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night, this man will face Arnold Adams, two-time heavyweight champion. One more time. Hey, I know you like to say, you ready? He's not here right now. Give him the "Are you ready?" I know you want to give it to him. Saturday night, you take on Arnold Adams, two-time heavyweight champion. What do you got to say to Arnold Adams? Nothing. You got nothing. He says it's time.
Ben Rothwell. What are you doing, big boy? Show me your face. Hey, show your face, babe. Show me your face. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come here. Don't be scared. Come here.
Respect. Keep respect. Keep respect. Big boys. Let's see. Respect. Nice some respect. We fight Saturday.
I need you holding. What did you say? Hold the belt for me, please. Another time. You know what I mean? Okay? BKFC. Hey, I need. Why? I need a fight. I need a fight. Hey, listen, it's mine. Okay?
That's it.
Hey, don't get knocked out by Earl Adams on Saturday.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a matchup in the making. Perdomo and Rothwell. UFC Perdomo, Saturday night, here at BKFC 78, live on the BKFC app.
Ok, ahora le voy a decirle en español. Y necesito que me traduzca esto, por favor. Ben Rothwell, respect me. Ok, y después de eso, he tenido muchos sueños que me han desvelado, donde he leído la parte de la Biblia, donde David le metió con la onda por la cabeza a Goliat. Y de verdad le voy a reventar la vida a este consorte. Y esperen eso, cabrero. Menos de un minuto para todo el mundo, ¿ok?
Hey, Big Ben, you're a giant and he's a smaller man. So why don't we make the Bible story about King David versus Goliath, true story. And let's find out for one, who's the real king of kings.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Champions Summit. We will be live on Saturday night, live on the BKFC app, BKFC 78. Don't miss it.